Suki, you're here. She probably won't stick her head up high enough to be seen, but she'll make her presence known. Soon the bone will begin getting chewed. Hi, I'm Raleigh Brown, and this is another edition of Curve Flattening Concerts. My goal today is to see if I can make today's concert even slicker than yesterday's. And Suki's doing the flippy floppy thing over there on her part of the floor. Maybe you can hear her. Hi, Andreas, first man in, Gary Wingard and Claude Galinsky, straight over from Kokomo. Hi, Tom Dietz and Keith Shaw. And Marcia Lowe and Cozy Sheridan came to hear one of her songs this morning, and it'll be the first one up. John Hubner's here. There's a lot of folks checking in. Judy Wong, Osling Bain, Charlie Koch, Big Dan, Biggie as we know him, Denny Ryan. And Denny Ryan wrote me this morning, wrote us, a bunch of us, that one of our old friends from Kent passed away. A guy named Chuck Patty, who was a fine musician and used to sit down in the pit, which was the lounge of a big dorm we all lived in, and play the guitar for hours on end and sing songs, pop songs. I'm very sorry to hear he passed from cancer. Michael Tierson is here, Howard Hobbs, Chris Mealy, Michael Anthony Wood, Harriet Hart, Charlie Bryant, Joyce Goldberg, Jay Peterson, hey Jay, up in Maine. Carol Pratt is here. Paul Sykes, hi Paul. So this first song, it's going to be a feel-good kind of morning here today, I think, depending on how you think about these songs. But this first one, you know, I just love Cozy's songwriting because she always manages to find some kind of optimism in the darkest shit. And I've been thinking of, like, you know, eventually I'm going to have to do an album of Cozy songs, and I'm kind of wondering about what to call it. Is it going to be Raleigh Gets Cozy, or Raleigh Wants to Be Cozy, or I don't know. I'm working on it. You guys can give me some ideas. In the meantime, well, all you gotta do is be happy. Happy's gonna get you by. Better not to make it a project. Happy isn't something you try. Well, all you gotta know is it'll come and go. It wasn't designed to stay. All you gotta do is be happy. Just some part of your day. All you gotta do is be happy with each moment as it arrives. Now, Happy isn't looking for a medal. He's just happy to be alive. And don't you hold him too tight. That's not what he likes, 'cause then he's hard to find. Happy doesn't much like Mondays, but he's trying to change his mind. Gonna hang around, putter out in the yard. He's gonna let you down if you expect him to work too hard. Oh, Happy, he's kinda like breathing, maybe like the Gordian knot. 'Cause if all you wanna do is be happy, well, pretty soon you're not. Well, all you gotta do is be happy. Happy's gonna get you by. It's better not to make it a project. Happy isn't something you try. All you gotta know is it'll come and go. It wasn't designed to stay. All you gotta do is be happy. Just some part of your day. Yes, all you gotta do is be happy. Just some part of your day. Happy by Cozy Sheridan. I hope she'll excuse me for all the chordal mistakes and stuff. Hi, all you guys, Bob Harrison and Bob McKenna and Bob Walker and all the other Bobs and Kokomo, whose show I was enjoying this morning before I had to run over here and get ready for mine. I almost had a little bit of my mocha coffee left, but I slugged it down before the show started. And Donna Zach Beal and Dwight Shoemate next door, who I really ought to talk to. I'm going to talk to him sometime today. And Steve Black, Bud Manning, John Sprouse. Yeah, man. Deb Libby Clark, Mike Verbeek. Good crowd here for start. So I have another premiere, but I'm going to save it for the last song. I wrote that note on some of the teasers. For now, Suki's going to start chewing her bone any second here. Let's have a little Suki moment. There she is. She's getting ready to chew that bone. And soon you will hear the noise. There it is. She's a happy girl. Let's see if we can get back to where we were. That looks pretty close. Okay, so we'll live with that. So this is one I've done a lot of times on here just because it's such a beautiful song. And also, if I'm doing two premieres, I thought you'd like something maybe familiar that you might have heard before. And this is just a wonderful song by Al Anderson. I hear him singing happy birthday. Better think about the wish I'll make. 'Cause this year gone by ain't been no piece of cake. Just another revolution. Pulled it together and it comes undone. Just one more candle and a trip around the sun. And I'm just hanging on while this old world keeps spinning. And it's good to know it's out of my control, just like my bone-chewing dog. 'Cause if there's one thing that I've learned from all this living, it's that it wouldn't change a thing if I let go. You know you never see it coming, and always wind up wondering where it went. And only time will tell if it was time well spent. Just another revelation, celebrating what I should have done. These souvenirs of my trip around the sun. And I'm just hanging on while this old world keeps spinning. And it's good to know it's out of my control. 'Cause if there's one thing that I've learned from all this living, it's that it wouldn't change a thing if I let go. I think I'll make a resolution that I'll never make another one. Just enjoy my ride on this trip around the sun. Just enjoy my ride. That's Trip Around the Sun by Al Anderson. It's our second song for the morning. Let me make a couple announcements. As I've said, I'm going to kind of shorten my announcement scheme. So today is today, and tomorrow is Monday. On Monday, Kokomo at 10, and Alex at 3:30 p.m. with his stream, which is always a joy. Both of those guys just cheer up my day. And then on Tuesday, Kokomo at 10, and at 10:30, Cozy Sheridan and Charlie Koch will do their stream. And they probably won't do Happy since I just did it, but they'll do a bunch of other great songs written by either or both of them. And they're both great singers. They're both great musicians. They're both great people, which counts for something with me. So they'll be at 10:30, Kokomo at 10, Cozy and Charlie at 10:30, and then I'll be on at 3, and that's when I will talk to you about things further down in the week. Now we're going to do an instrumental here, and this instrumental was written very early on when all we could do was hope that Suki would eventually be a good girl, be a good dog. Because when she was first here, she was very aversive. There were 2.5 years when we could not let another human being into this house unless she was behind a very sturdy gate back there. During that time, I wrote this instrumental for her. It's kind of a jazz standard type instrumental. And we called it Suki's Hope, and it was actually our hope for Suki. And she hears me saying her name, and she's going to chew her bone as percussion during this performance. Let's try that again. We'll get there. Try that one more time. That heavy breathing you're hearing from Suki is actually what I'm doing psycho-emotionally at the moment. So that's Suki's hope. And she's still sitting right here, my little girl. So I'm going to sing you one more. And this song was written by an old friend of mine who I haven't seen really in decades, a guy named Carl Williams, who lived in Philly here for a while and then moved on. And I think at last I heard he was living in Harrisburg. I think Ann Mintz knew him when he was there. And there's some lines in this song that just have always moved me, so I'll try not to cry as I sing it for you. Thank you for joining me. I'll be back in a few minutes to say goodbye. Well, it's a pleasure. It'll be more of a pleasure at the 2nd fret. It's a pleasure to know you. Pleasure to see you smile, a comfort to know that we'll share the road a while. Pleasure is fleeting and comforts are far between. It's a pleasure to know you and the comfort you bring. I came to your city after I left my home, and I was a stranger, dressed up in stranger's clothes. There were favors I needed, but charity was out of style and rare as the beauty in the face of a trusting child. It's a pleasure to know you, a pleasure to see you smile, a comfort to know that we'll share the road a while. Now pleasure is fleeting and comforts they're far between. It's a pleasure to know you, all of you, and the comfort you bring. Now they say life's a journey, a highway from birth till death, mapped in despair, and traveled in loneliness. Well, they may believe it, just between you and me. The trick to the traveling is all in the company. Now lovers may leave you, lovers may turn, they may turn away, and children may scorn you. You know that they will someday. The seasons are fickle, and fate is not known as kind. But if friendship's a diamond, then trouble's a diamond mine. It's a pleasure to know you, pleasure to see you smile, a comfort to know that we'll share the road a while. Now pleasure is fleeting, comforts are far between. It's a pleasure to know you and the comfort you bring. Yes, it's a pleasure to know you and the comfort you bring. Carl Williams wrote that song. So I want to thank you. Since I showed Suki earlier and she's inert now, I'm not going to go back to her. So thank you again for joining me. My love to all of you, and stay safe, stay sane. Tune in tomorrow for Kokomo and Alex, and Tuesday for Kokomo and Cozy and Charlie, and then maybe me too. And if you get cranky, take a nap. Have a great day today.